Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday. We are here. Welcome to our live. And let's get it in. So we're on this Tuesday already in this live. And so we're going to talk about pulling the cards about unstuck yourself. Now, over the weekend, over our last live, and looking at what is our weekly theme coming in with pulling the cards, I got unstuck yourself. So that was what I got, was unstuck yourself. Okay. And so unstucking yourself can mean different things to you. It can mean different things to all of us, There are unstuck can be in various little areas, or they can be in major areas that we decide to ignore or don't face. It can be numerous things. Okay, so I'm in the meantime, while we're here, I'm going to go on and put up the visual that is going on. Coming up, we have the new moon in Aquarius that will start on the 22nd. The new moon is coming in on the 22nd, 21st, 22nd. But we will be doing our altar visual on the hey there, on the 21st going to 22nd. So sometimes people feel the moon 3 days ahead, like 72 days ahead, sometimes even earlier. And it does go into affect us 70, some won't say affect us, but some people feel the moon 72 days afterwards. But we do work with the new moon 72 hours afterwards, because it's starting to give us some energy and opening up more so with some light. But the new moon is in Aquarius, starting off Aquarius season, as we merge up out of the energy of Capricorn. So those that's having a birthday this week, happy birthday. You're kind of cusping between Aquarius energy as well. So you may have some attributes of that part of your personality affecting you as well. So we have started our master class that is on Saturdays from 9:30 to 11. It started last week. You're more than welcome to join. We do have the first on recording if you were still interested or just finding out about it. This week will be the last week of being able to join. Okay, so I hope everyone is having a good week. Hey there, everyone starting off their week. Yesterday here in the US and in Canada, there's different energies that's going on. So just give me a second. I'm going to start shuffling and pulling the cards about getting unstuck. Unstuck can be, again, hit the likes as you enter the room. Getting unstuck can be little areas and big areas of unstuck. So as we are moving out of, in the next day or two, Mercury will be moving out of retrograde and moving into going direct, but he'll be in the shadow phase. We now have Mars direct, and we still have Uranus in retro, but he's starting to go direct in a few more days. So next month in February, we won't have any planets that are in retro. Okay, none will be in retro. Does that give us a big go to this go energy? No, it still does not give us this super energy of go energy. It doesn't, but it still gives us energy where, hey there, it still gives us energy to set up, setting up while we've been setting up through Capricorn, setting plans, not having to execute them all. It depends on your alignment. You know what your practice and what your alignment is. So only you know that. No one could tell you either or. But with Capricorn energy and winter, it's all about setting up and getting things in alignment of the to-do list to move you forward as spring equinox kicks in March the 22nd, and that little beacon of spring energy that we call it the wheel of the year, and it's the turn of the year of Mbok, which happens on February the 2nd. And then we'll start having a little bit more sun, as the sun is still going through his rebirth phase, and he's our star that heats up our planet and gives us life. Okay, on Saturday in class, I'm getting ready to shuffle, we did mention we have pictures of our two sons, so that's another topic. Join the class. Okay, so let's talk about what the Spirit has to say about getting unstuck. What the Spirit has to say about getting unstuck. What are some unstuck areas? Thank you, Spirit. Now we're covering unstuck all this week. I'm getting ready to show you the cards. That's an all week, week in view topic, because that's what Spirit said that needed to be covered. Okay. All right. Learn from your mistakes. Now, learning from your mistakes, getting unstuck, is pinpointing, is the mistake that you made or making or have made have anything to do with where you are presently. Okay, so getting unstuck, what is it that may be present in a mistake that's causing you to have some stuck ability there? That's a little areas that's called little foxes, we'll call them. Sometimes they're big foxes. But what is an area that's a mistake that's causing you to be stuck? And are you willing to go on and learn from it? Okay? Are you willing to learn from the mistake? Okay? I am also hearing about, with learning from this mistake, is there maybe some habits that you are working through, or you find that there's a habit that's causing you to be stuck and is perpetuating some areas in your life that has an influence. Okay, what does it influence? How does it influence you? Okay, so what is that? Write that down in your journal. If it doesn't come to you now, you may want to, it maybe come to you later throughout your day, and so on. So we have an attitude of gratitude. Now, as we start this week out, okay, as we start the week out and looking at what's unstuck, what's your attitude? Okay, what is your attitude? Attitude can cause being stuck. And the attitude, there can be various areas in the attitude, but what in particular is an attitude that you may have pressed upon yourself, on your inner self, and maybe is pressing upon other people with your attitude? Okay, and then once you look at that, then you put it to equal into gratitude, so that way you can fix the attitude issue, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. So you have to dig deep or listen to this message and write it out, and then Spirit will allow you to pull it in. Hit the likes. People in the room, hit the likes. Okay, that lets me know that you're here, and it lets the algorithm know that you're here. Okay, now here's one that's an unstuck area. Okay, now unstuck area is worry. Worry, it may not be you, someone that is here, or those that be the replay crew. Worry. Now, worry is, as a child, as kids, a situation may have arisen in you that you all of a sudden realize that you were worrying as a child. Sometimes you feel it in the pit of your stomach. Sometimes worry is that butterfly feeling, that antsy feeling that's in our abdomen area, in our chakra area, that says, hey, I'm worried, I'm worried. Okay, and then it can rise up into your head and be part cycling throughout your body. Okay, so worry is an area of to get you unstuck, to master. It's a constant reminder, especially in a world that we live in, that can bring about worry on matters that maybe we can't fix immediately, or we can fix immediately. But always know that you have an opportunity to fix matters, with others, within yourself first. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. Look at the area of worry. Okay, maybe you don't have a worry problem, but it can be a waste of emotion. But sometimes it does come up in people in small ways. Okay, that's why we talked about it being little areas that can be hidden from us that we haven't dealt with. Sometimes unstuck areas are hidden in us, and they can come out, and they can show up in areas that can cause you to be stuck. Okay, they can manifest themselves in different areas and can stop your creativity part of you. It can stop you, but worry is something that is have to be met in small doses, okay? But if it's not you, maybe in the replay, or even maybe it's a family member, maybe it's friends, someone that you will be talking to in the coming up, that maybe you could share that's an area that can get you want to get unstuck. And then what's your attitude area, and then Jason it with gratitude. And then the mistake learning. We're still in the rereads. That's why we're in the unstuck queue. We're still in the reread energy. When we have retrogrades and when we have Capricorn, it's still in the winter time helps us to reevaluate matters. Okay, so that we can come into the spring launching out. Okay, not big launches, but subtle launches, as the sun starts to empower you up even more. So let's see what the spirit guide animals have to say in reference to getting unstuck. What do you have to say about getting unstuck? Woo! Jumper. Okay. No tarot pull today. If you want a card pull today, or you part of the replay or part of the chat here, and you want to give a donation, super chat, or have a card pull for you today, you can do it through the super chat here, Cash App, or whatever way you feel guided to do. Keep in mind that the Aquarius Altar Visual is up, ready for purchase. Is pinned in the chat here, or go to the website. Okay, what's the next one? Inner knowing. So this was the jumper. Inner knowing. Goose. Looking at your inner knowing is the unstuck area. Do you look at your inner knowing? Do you trust your inner knowing? Or are you even recognizing that you have it, or you just need to continue to work on it? You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. There's that topic about worry. Worry is waste. All right. So that goose, our spirit animal, is saying, don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Let yourself fly. Okay. Let yourself fly. So these are areas that will get you unstuck. Worrying about the unknown. Inner knowing, listening Unstuckable, being unstuck is using your inner and be like, I knew that's what it was trying to tell me. I knew that. But sit on it so you can trust it and know that your clarity, your C's, your four C's, or if you work in your four C's, okay? That's a whole nother topic. So inner knowing, and I'm going to type that in the chat, okay? Inner knowing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the offering. Thank you. Yes. So, and I appreciate that. So the inner knowing is achieving. It'll take you to your achieving your path, your alignment. So your what you achieve is your own. Like we was talking about last week about unplug. Yes, unplug. But how to unplug is taking all the circuits out of you and plugging back into yourself and into the divine, hooking up to the divine, plugging into the divine circuit so that way you knowing your destination. Um, an illustration is coming up to me about one of the first, he wasn't the first, but he was one of the first Marvel movies that was established in 1998. I believe that was the year where Wesley Snipes was Blade. Okay. And Blade, if you go back and look at Blade, okay, Blade came, he surged, he came into himself, you know. And if you go back and look at the first installment of Blade, and look at it, has um, a lot of information about in the matrix and different things that is concerned with those that are spiritually awake. Okay, so Blade could be a good example. I don't know why he's coming up, but Spirit is sharing me to bring him up. Take a look at Blade and the first installment and some series after that, to look at some of the clues that's in there that will help you in your alignment, you know. So let yourself fly and don't worry. Be happy. Those small things. If you that means getting unstuck. Okay, now be happy is those are simple type things, but you have to find the simplicity of life to find your happiness in this realm. Okay, this realm has a lot of things, but don't worry, be happy. That song, the happy is again, it's a virtue. It's not a thank you. It's a thank you, Melba. It's a virtue. It's not again, a feeling, but it can be an expression as you learn in your inner self to get unstuck, to prove the happiness that's from within and out. Some people have not been happy a long time, and then some people find happy in between segments. You have happy and then you have sorrow, and you have happy, then you have sorrow. That's part of this realm, okay? But balancing it out is an importance, okay? It's an importance. So find that way that nurtures your happy and bring out, as the goose inner knowing is saying, don't worry. Okay? All right, so that's all I got to say. Did y'all want a card pull, Melba or Chanel? I know there was an offering. Would you like an individual card before we bounce? And then those are the replay crew are here. All right. Well, if not, it's okay. Anybody have anything to say to confirm the message? We got 20 seconds. Yes. Okay. Great. Great, Melba. All right. What is her card? Thank you. What is her card? What is Melba's card? Yes. Got it. All right. What is your card? Oh, wow. Yours came back. Know your truth. Okay, thank you, Chanel. Thank you for the offering. Know your truth, Melba. Know your truth. Okay. Truth is your truth. Okay. Truth is your truth. Okay. So whatever that may be to you, you have to sit down and look at your truths and where you are today, and look and hook up to back into yourself only, and maybe go back and revisit a time when you operated in your truth, or if you feel that you need to revisit that. If not, then stay in your todays. Okay. And then Spirit brought this back up to you about have an attitude of gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude. Okay. I am hearing about a relationship, about your relationships. And be grateful for those, even though they can be complicated from what I'm hearing. But it's always complicated dealing with other humans. It's just part of it, you know. And I'm agreeing when I'm laughing, you know, because it is not easy dealing with other people and dealing just with ourselves or yourself. So have an attitude of gratitude that's coming back in for you, because this is what you need to continuously work on as you'll unstuck you. Okay. So thank you for showing the offerings. Continue to grow and go in everything that you do. Again, we have the Aquarius Altar Visual Up New Moon. Take a look at that link or go to the website. Check me out on Instagram as well. Sign up to the website. Pump the brakes if you think it's for you. Okay. If it's not, don't waste your energy. We don't want to waste our sending you an email and you unscribe. Don't do that. That's a waste of your time and our time. Follow on Instagram if you're guided to do so. We do a lot of different workings that will change your life. So, and I will see you later. Replay crew, you'll see this. Bye-bye.